You're watching WJLA 24/7 News. Good Morning Washington. On your side.
There is a national spotlight now on Black fathers in the wake of the deaths of George Floyd and Rayshard Brooks. And a new book is uncovering some of the deepest thoughts that dads have never shared before. The Black Father Perspective, What We Want America to Know, is available now. And this morning we welcome one of the authors, Clarence McNair. Welcome, Clarence, and it's great to have you with us, and it's great to have the dad's perspective for a change. So this is a compilation book, 10 men coming together with their perspectives. What do Black fathers want us to know?
Well, first of all, good morning. Good morning. You know, it's so interesting how prior to 2020, last year, the entire world was yelling out 2020, perfect vision, perfect vision. And in the midst of this pandemic, it's interesting how so many things have come to the front. When you look at the old systems, you look at some of the challenges, some of the injustice and different difficulties that we've had as Black men in America. And it's just amazing how publicly the whole entire world is getting to experience some of the things that we talked about, maybe secretly amongst other men within our own space, about some of the challenges that we faced in America. So the Black Father Perspective is basically a book that talks about how we view America, what has been some of our challenges, and how when we wake up in the morning, before we walk out the door, what are some of the thoughts that's on our mind as Black men as we approach the world?
And as I said, it's a compilation, and you got 10 different guys' perspectives. What was it like putting this book together?
Well, my first book that I put out, Give It One More Try, I got a phone call from the producer of the Black Father's Perspective. They both produced the same books. And it was an amazing experience. Actually, when I wrote my part in the book, I actually was really, really, really tired. And my wife, she really pushed me, and I wanted to figure out what to say. And as I started writing, I felt like all of these different emotions that just came into me, and I was able to really express myself in terms of, I wrote a message talking about passing the torch and what kind of torch that I wanted to pass for my children and generations to come. So it was an amazing experience. It was a really emotional experience, but amazing, and collaborating with the other guys and just looking at their perspectives and realizing that we all somewhat think similar and has some of the same challenges and some of the same ups and downs in life.
Sounds like you did a lot of soul searching in putting this together. What are some of the biggest issues that Black fathers experience that you talk about in this book?
Well, a lot of rejection. And, for far too long, whether it happens in a day-to-day or just in our mind. Unfortunately, a lot of Black fathers, we have felt in the past that some of our efforts didn't really matter. The work that we put into trying to make an effort to be more involved. The studies show that they say that most Black fathers aren't present, aren't around. Well, that's not always true. Maybe not in the house, but we're here, we're present in some way, shape, or form. We're here, we're around. And one thing that I love about this book is this book allowed me to have the opportunity to express some of the things that I've had inside me for years as it relates to fatherhood.
And as a father, what would you say, what makes somebody a great father?
Well, the ability to communicate and own up to your mistakes. I think that makes a person a great father. No one is perfect. We'll have our ups and downs and different challenges as fathers. And I think the ability to communicate, to have effective communication and be able to talk and express yourself, I think more so than anything, communication makes you a great person and a great father.
Well, author Clarence McNair, thanks so much for sharing your views with us today. The book is The Black Father Perspective, What We Want America to Know, and it is available now. Thanks so much for joining us today. Have a good day.
Thank you for having me.